Hi, we're continuing on the magazine interior assignment, and I think we want to, at this point, we have some images placed. Just kind of give you an overview. Some images are placed in here, not all, but most. I'm going to zoom into my page 1, and I'm going to put my title in. Grab the type tool, and no, it's a little too wide. Somewhere around here. And I'm just going to key it in, land of the rising sun. I'll just tell it what type and color to do. I'll do Essentials Classic, because then you can see this tools options up here. And I'm going to change my color to paper. And we can do that in let me just show you. If we go back to Essentials, we're going to see that all in Properties, and we can change the fill right here. And for that matter, we'll change the typeface. And I'm going to choose an Archer bold. You can choose whatever you have. I'm not particular about which typeface you choose. However, again, I would like you to have some decent decent typographic palette. I'm just choosing Archer and using different weights, and that's, you can do the same thing, but you know, using some typeface in different weights, it just kind of stays together pretty nice. So there's our Land of the Rising Sun. I'm going to actually complete this page 1. There's a little, we're going to take the image from 4, which is that manga character. And I did a Control D or File Place to go get this. And I'm going to place that manga character in about 1/3 of the page. And then I'm going to edit the frame. Oops. I'll edit the frame. And then click my image. Now I'm going to enlarge the image so the image is kind of cut off, kind of as a teaser of what's going on page 4. Okay. We want to have a little in this issue. Here's what we're after right here in the contents, in this issue with some type. And notice this is just lorem ipsum, which is great. And then we're going to do create this little contents area on the right. So type tool again. I'll just drag this out, box out. This is going to be called in this issue. And I'm going to fill this with placeholder type. So we'll go to type and then fill with placeholder text. I'm going to select that, and actually I'm going to go grab a typeface. I might use Archer, but this time maybe a book or light. And I might size that down a bit too, maybe a 10. And then I'm going to add a little bit more type. So type, fill with placeholder text, put a period at the end. And I don't love how they broke that up. So in this issue, I'm going to change that to Archer. And I'm going to keep it a book. I might go up a little bit. And I might, in selecting that, use my eyedropper and go grab some color from the image. I might do something a little bit brighter like this. Okay. And I also may put some space under my type, just to give some spacing between my type and my title. So I'm in paragraph. Here's the space under, and I might just add a little bit to that. Great. Okay. So now I'm actually going to copy that, and then I'm going to make another text box here, and this is going to be my contents. And then we'll key in thoughts on, oops, sorry, travel, and type in my repeating. So this contents, I actually want everything from this issue applied. So I'm going to click on this eyedropper and click in this issue. And so now I have everything, all the type from here repeated here, which I kind of like. It's like a nice repeating element. And I'm going to space these out using my leading here. And that looks pretty good. Next, I'm going to set a tab, a right tab over here. So I'm going to click tab 2, tab 3, tab 3, and then tab 4. And I'll select all of these and do a Control Shift T, which brings up my tabs. And I'm going to use my right justification tab, and and you can see as I click in here, you can see where my tab is going to be. I want that all the way to the edge. Oops, maybe I missed it. Try that again. There we go. Okay, close that. Close my tabs up. And you know, this is a little too gappy right here. So I'm going to get rid of that. That looks okay. So next I'm going to put in some rules or some lines, and I'll probably do that with the line tool. I'll click and drag this over. Here I'm going to add some, pick some kind of stroke color, and I might go in here and just grab a kind of a deeper orange, I believe. And then we'll make that stroke maybe a 2-point. There it is. I don't love the color, but just for purposes, I'm going to deal with it. So I'm holding Shift and Option to duplicate this down. Trying to cut that exactly in half. And you can see what's going on. It's kind of spacing out a little bit, so I'm just going to click on these and arrow them up to get them more into place. Okay, Control 0, page 1. Now we're going to page 2, and I'll do that in the next video.